Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Gosh, where are you in? What a kind of beautiful place you are.
We're enjoying the sun.
I know, it's nice and warm.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just, is that a JJ? All right, can everybody hear me? And how's everybody doing? I'm personally a little bit anxious and a little bit tired of it. So as you know, my business is going around and talking to people and build those relationships, open houses and so forth, and we can't do it. So we know everybody is affected some way, and we're trying to make the best of it. So anyway, but that's why I have a special guest today, and Mike, and I would like to talk about two subjects with him. First is selling a house during a COVID-19, and because Trina and Mike are my clients that are currently in escrow. And so just want to ask them a few questions about their feelings and thoughts about that. And also want to talk about small businesses. As we know, the small businesses are the blood of our economy, and definitely they are affected the most. Mike's wife, Trina, she's a small business owner in Seal Beach. And Mike, he's a musician, so he's entertaining industry. So, and he will talk about it a little bit more, and he's gonna let us all know how to connect and to him, and how we can help him out. So, first subject would be selling a house during COVID. And so what happened with Mike and Trina was we have listed their property before COVID-19, and everything was great. We had a great open house. We had 50 people through, and all these great things happening. Received an offer that was over list price, and then what happened? The COVID hit. So the buyers changed their mind, and so the question was to put it back on the market, what to do. And so we took a few days to kind of rearrange, regroup, do our 3D tours and videos so people can view it easier on online. So my question to Mike would be, what did you think when we had to put property back on the market?
Well, I mean, it was the first offer that we had was really good. So we weren't excited about losing that offer, but we were definitely hesitant about putting it back on the market, just wondering if things were going to start to decrease in value with everything going on. So we were concerned, but we still wanted to try and sell right now. We're just with our plans that we have. So we just trusted Kathy to help us put it back up, and just hoping for the best, really. So
yeah, definitely big change. It's like from day and night everything changed, and so just to deal with it and finding the solutions. Were you uneasy about people going through your house, you know, while this all happened?
how did you feel about it?
So far, it's been fine with everybody.
We're
Doing
we're
clouds.
concerned about everything, but I wouldn't say that we're. I mean, we're not too worried about one or two people coming through our house at a time, and then just sanitizing afterwards. We kind of, yeah, we're being careful, but we're not like hypersensitive about it. So it wasn't, we weren't losing sleep over the fact of a few people coming through potentially.
So you didn't feel like after the showing you had to have everything disinfected and cleaned up again and, afraid to touch anything?
Not really, no. I know that, well, we had all the lights on, we had all the doors open, so people weren't really touching anything to begin with.
Right.
And I know that you were wiping everything down as far as the front door, before and after. So we didn't really even think twice about it, to be honest.
And there
Okay.
were masks.
And they were wearing masks, so yeah.
Okay. So, do you feel safe when we opened the escrow and the inspectors came and the buyers came again and appraisal? How did you feel about that? Were you okay with it, or because you guys are always so calm? So now I have you right on spot, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna ask him that. So did you feel stressed out about it or uneasy, or it was all fine?
I mean, the hardest part was because we have 3 kids, just keeping the house clean during, so because we're all living on top of each other in the house right now. So normally it would be, kids at school, we could plan it for a day when we weren't going to be around, but right now it's just constant mess in the house with a 3-year-old and 3 boys. So that was probably the only thing that we were stressed about, was just trying to keep it looking clean for the inspection and appraisal and all that stuff. But as far as,
I think it would have been more stressful before quarantine if we were both working and trying to make all this work between work and school and the kids and keep, getting the house clean and stuff, that we have nothing else to do. So it's kind of easier.
All right. Well, so it wasn't that bad. It's like, I know that a lot of people are holding on and they don't know what to do, either to sell or refinance. But if somebody's in a position, I mean, that they need to sell and that was their plan, so it's still doable, right?
oh, for sure. Yeah.
There's also, I feel like, a lot more choices of homes to buy, especially in Cyprus. There wasn't a lot to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, wow, it looks like a lot of choices. If you could pick and choose a lot more than before.
Okay, well, so it's still doable, so it wasn't too bad. And this buyer, hopefully, we're just waiting for some appraisal and final inspections, and hopefully our close escrow is in a couple of weeks, so hopefully that's gonna go all right. We will have more information on Monday.
Yeah.
And so let's just talk a little bit, about your personal. It's definitely affected both of you, because like I mentioned before, Trina is a small business owner and Mike is a musician. So that's definitely has a lot to do dealing with people and being with people. And so why don't you guys just highlight your business, what you do, and how did it affect you?
I own a spa, so clearly that's not an essential business. So my spa is closed, and I have tenants that had just signed up to rent 2 rooms right before the quarantine. So feel bad for them. They signed at least one of them signed a 2-year lease and has to pay me. But they could totally back out, and if they backed out, I wouldn't be able to pay my rent. So that's stressful. And then I could get a small business loan, but that'll affect my credit. And as you know, when you're trying to buy a house, you need good credit. So that's the tricky part of this happening in a timely manner before, I have to fold and get a business license and possibly lower my credit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I mean, just waiting for massage to be essential or good enough to go back to work. But I have massaged a few people just with masks and gloves, and that's, for people who are post-surgery, and that's like truly essential. So
That's at least helps you up a little bit. But I think after all of this, that it's gonna be over. Everybody will need some massage. I mean, I'm a believer in Pilates, and I didn't even have to go to chiropractor or anything. That I did the Pilates. It was just great, and now it's all gone. So, so hopefully, is there anything? I mean, do you offer gift certificates or anything like that people could help you out?
Yeah, I have on my website, you can buy gift certificates. I've been throwing out specials for people to take advantage of an inexpensive massage now and use it later. So doing a special normal massage is $95, and you can get a massage for $59.
Okay.
Just keep it for later.
What is the name of your spa?
The spa is called Spa Wasted, but my personal business in the spa is Body Balance Massage Therapy.
Okay, hold on. Let me because somebody want to ask a question and I can't. Did I unmute you? I don't think so. Okay, well, we're gonna just go with what we have. So anyway, somebody was trying to ask the question, what's the name of your spa? And
They can do it in the chat too.
Yeah, I can put it in the chat, the name.
Okay, why don't you do that?
Spa Wasted is the spa, and then body.
Do you do any marketing or anything virtually right now?
For the spa, I do just marketing through Facebook and Instagram, and then also for myself. That's about it right now. Just keep letting people know we're still here.
Right. Ready for them when they need to. So yeah, I said with your business, it's hard to do things virtually, but Mike, why don't you tell us about what you do and how you finding the ways of promote yourself a little bit.
So I have a couple jobs. I thankfully I'm a teacher during the day, so we still have some income coming in. So that's been good. It's been a challenge though, I teach inner city LA with at-risk kids at a continuation school. So it's been a little bit of a challenge trying to still connect with my students, because some of them are even homeless. Some of them are, it's a very diverse group. And so that's been a bit of a challenge, but thankfully the district's still paying me to try and connect with everybody. So there's still some income coming in. The music income, so that's been a challenge, because I make about the same amount as my teaching job with the part-time music work that I do in the evenings. So I've been doing to kind of just to keep active, and I've been working on a bunch of different things, but been doing live shows through Facebook and Instagram, and you know, just the followers that I already have through social media. They've been watching weekly, and then we're just trying, and Trina's actually a musician as well, so we've been playing together, and we've just been doing,
Fun.
yeah. You got to tune in, Kathy, so you can see.
I'm gonna do it today. I promise.
Yeah, we're playing tonight. So, yeah. Sometimes I go on live just myself. Sometimes we do stuff together. Sometimes I'll do a little bit, and then Trina will do a little bit with me. We do a bunch of different things. So, yeah. So that's been cool, just because people aren't getting their fix of live music right now because they can't go out to the bars and do that kind of thing. So we've been trying to make it interactive, and people go online, and we've celebrated people's birthdays and large. Typically we'll get about 1,000 or so views within an hour with our shows, with our followers. So we'll have quite a few people on. You know, they pop on and off, but it's been cool for people to celebrate birthdays and anniversaries. We'll take special song requests and learn songs for people, and we did COVID date night last Saturday, which was kind of fun, and people sent in their stories of how they met, and we kind of like read them online, and they got to do shout outs to each other, and we played a song from one person to the other, you know, just that kind of stuff. So we've been getting more and more followers, which has been kind of cool, so that when we get back to playing live, we should have more people coming out to the shows and stuff. So that'll be neat. So that's one thing that's been good, and people have been tipping, which has been nice. I've got set up for Venmo and PayPal when I go live, and usually we get a couple tips every night, so it gets definitely added some extra income, which has been nice as well. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Can we share your Facebook page, or
I'll put it right here. Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
just put it right there. So
yeah.
So maybe we can get you a little bit more people today.
Yeah, cool.
Is it at 8?
It's at 8:00. Yeah. So it's at Michael Physic Music. So if you give that a follow.
Mama, I like my special.
Okay.
And we play. I play in a couple different bands and stuff. So we got a 3-year-old here again. So yeah. So once this is all over with too, you can, you know, if you're following, you can come and check out the band, and it's a fun show. So.
Okay. So everybody, tune in, and we're gonna market this video too, so we can get you some more people when we send it to our database too, to try to point the people your way. And Mike, what he was saying, you know, I'm not technology person, but but he was saying that people would put it up on the big screen on their TVs, and so they feel like, with the nice sounds, probably, you know, that's almost like live music, right? So
yeah.
I don't know how to do that, but maybe somebody does.
Yeah, I use some special equipment at the house here so that so that the audio signals as high quality as I can make it, so that some people listen on their
TV,
on their big screen with the surround, you know, with the big sound system, and apparently it sounds pretty good. We've run some tests on it here, so, and then they get to interact as well. So they've got us up on the screen, but then they can type in the comments and say, hey, can you play this song? And I know about 500 or 600 songs, so usually I can, if I don't know it, I can play something close to what they want. So.
They're calling him the human jukebox.
That's so awesome. What is the name of the band?
So I do a couple of things. So a lot of it's just my name, Michael Physic, or Michael Physic Trio, or something like that. And then I have a 5-piece band that just started this year. Well, actually started in the fall. It's called Waves of Ages. So that's we're not going to be able to probably perform for a while, because it's kind of like it's a high energy dance party band. So we were playing gigs around town.
Mhm.
It sucks because we just got a bunch. Do you guys know where Gas Lamp is down in Long
Yeah.
Beach?
Uh-huh.
So they just put us on their schedule. We're playing at a lot of good venues. So we did a show at the Grove of Anaheim for a couple thousand people there. So it's drums, bass, guitar. We got a sax player, a keyboard, and all four guys can sing. So it's pretty fun, and it's just party music. So we think it's probably going to be a little while before any venues can bring that back. They're
Right.
probably going to start with just bringing solo acts in, just kind of mellow stuff, because with the social distancing. So I might be able to get back into the bars myself, hopefully in the next couple months. But the bands, I might not be able to have the band play until next year. I don't know how long that's going to be. But
Right.
we've got some things planned. We're gonna do some online concerts with the band too. So I'm gonna find a way to get the band 6 feet apart somewhere, and we're gonna do some shows for people online.
Yeah, that's just give us always send me the information wherever you guys playing, or so I can send it to my database and kind of let them know about it, and so
Yeah.
we'll create a little bit more exposure for you.
For sure. Well, and if anybody's interested, if you guys send me your emails, I can put you on my email list. So I send out like one a week. So
Okay.
it's not too annoying. It's just like one one
It's
email.
like not like realtors emails.
Yeah, like, just with an update, it'll tell you what's going on this week. I'm doing I do some work with a DJ as well in Orange County, DJ Snowden, and we're working on a track. He's been doing all these DJ videos, like on the rooftop of a commercial building, where he's like doing all these it's like the COVID dance party or whatever, but it's just him, and he's got all this cool drone footage and stuff, and then he plays some live tracks that he's made. So people are really enjoying that. So we're gonna do one together where I'm gonna sing and play guitar, and he's gonna do the dance music. Then we're gonna do a video somewhere, some private location somewhere, and we'll release it hopefully next week, I think. So yeah.
That's pretty cool. Did anything positive at all came out of this personally, or business-wise is probably not. I mean, but did it give you an idea, one more way of market your business, or it's not really working, like virtual thing, it doesn't really work in your business?
I think for me, it's given me some time. I'm working with a fellow so there's a guy in Las Vegas that is a friend of Trina's that books a lot of big acts at some of the casinos in Las Vegas, and because he's off, he's decided to do these kind of free online workshops to help people kind of bring their music business up to the next level. So I guess because he wouldn't normally do that because he doesn't have the time. So it's allowed me to connect with him, and then he's helping me and his wife, who's also really good at the social media stuff. They're helping me to really beef up my social media, and I didn't even have an email list like a month ago, and now I've got like over 1,000 people on my email list. So
that's awesome. That's awesome.
So just stuff like that I wasn't really spending time on or thinking about.
And another perspective that they gave that was helpful of, yep, this is it.
Bring him in.
Yeah.
Bring him in. Where's his face? He's a cutie.
Hi.
Hi, JJ. Where are you?
First, like,
He got shy.
He's running in Batman underwear right now. So
anyways, the perspective, switching it around to, they were basically saying, this is the time to, like, the playing field will be even after this is over for musicians. And it's like, strongest one wins as far as social media wise, that will
Mhm.
be on that same playing field, that he can get into bigger venues, and have more opportunities, because the calendars will be open.
Yeah.
Right. That's awesome.
So
Well,
it's
so at least one positive.
yeah.
Oh, there's been some positive. We've also learned. I've got a lot of friends and family that live up in Canada. I'm from Vancouver, and we just to help everybody, because I've got friends up there that are single, that are really isolated right now, from a band that I played with, and we've learned how to like play. We used to back in the day play these big board games, kind of like Risk, some of those like real geeky like, big board games and stuff. And so we've learned how to like do some of that online, which has been cool because we've been reconnecting with people that we kind of lost touch with, that live far away. So we've learned kind of how to use Zoom and some of these online things, so that
It's
now
crazy.
Me too. Me too.
yeah
They actually have a camera on the board game. All of them have the same board game in their house, and then they just arrange it as they go.
Yeah.
And then cameras on their faces, cameras on the game. It's just
so we would
Wow. People get creative, huh?
very
we wouldn't have figured it out otherwise, but now we know how to do it, and now we'll be able to stay in touch, which is really cool. So that's another positive.
mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Well, let's just take every positive little thing right now and just maybe implement that after all of this is said and done. We will have to make some adjustment, but hopefully sooner or later we're going to be let out and do our thing, right?
Yeah.
So the last thing would be, how do people find you today, and how people connect to you to follow you?
Well, two of you guys gave me your emails, so I'll put you in on the email list for the music stuff. That's the best way if you want to get the emails. Then you've got the social media tags. You've got which one should they go on if they want
The
to?
body balance massage goes directly to me. The Spa Wasted is like a general, is just about the spa, why we're called Spa Wasted, how we started, and then the people, the different services you can get, because we're like a one-stop spa of massage, facials, acupuncture, LED light therapy, like a health spa, and we do spa days.
Okay.
If you
Do you have the website or?
yeah, the website's on there, bodybalancemassage.com.
Oh, okay, got it.
And then
At Trina's Massage, is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's my Instagram, and then my Facebook is Trina's Body Balance Massage.
One idea that we had that this would be a good people to talk to about with her business is, I don't know if anybody would be interested. I know that when you guys close a deal, like you guys will normally give like a basket or something like that. I've often thought like that she should maybe have talked to agents, as far as like, especially if it's in the area kind of around where her spa is anyhow, to give you guys a deal on like a book of gift certificates that you guys could include one of those as part, especially right now, because everybody's going to need back massages. But
Right.
if there could be some way that work with an agent or a couple of agents where she gives you guys a deal, and then you guys are able to offer that kind of as part of your, celebratory. I don't know what you do when people close.
Uh-huh.
I just know that I know that a couple of friends that have sold their house, and then they'll get some kind of like a little basket from their agent, kind of like congratulations or whatever. But that might be
Right. Well, maybe we can talk about it and prepare like a couple different packages in a different price range.
Yeah.
And that's something that they can purchase and offer to their clients.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's something you guys would be interested in, but I thought there's just a thought that I had that could be kind of cool.
No, that would be a great idea. So, and tonight, to tune into your concert would be just going to your Facebook page.
Yeah, it It's the Michael Physic Music, so the one that I put on there at Michael Physic Music. So if you go onto Facebook and just follow that right now, then you'll get, when we go live, you'll just get a notification in Facebook at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
So-
Okay. I think I did that.
Yeah,
So I'm ready for tonight.
we've tried Instagram with live feeds, but Instagram they don't allow you to do as much sharing. So it's really, when you post a live video on Instagram, it's really just to your followers,
Uh-huh.
and you can't really branch out and get with Facebook. They've really got it set up so that, like, I'll go live and then Trina will be kind of off to the side on her phone, and she'll like share it out, the live broadcast. She can share it out to a bunch of groups that we're involved in. And it just gets more action and interest, gets more people kind of coming on, and then we ask people to share when they come on, and then it'll just start to kind of explode from there if there's enough people on. It's weird. Some nights it's we might get 500 views, and then one night we might get like 5,000 views. It just
Wow.
really depends on what.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Do you, before we finish up, do you guys have any other questions? Did we get those?
They should be able to unmute themselves on the screen if they want.
You know what? I don't know why. I don't know why, but it's they can't.
That's
I don't
probably,
know if I have it something in the settings.
yeah, you have to give
Kathy,
them.
can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, Joe.
Yeah, we were able to do
Yeah.
it then.
There you go.
Oh, see, so hold on. How
Yeah,
you guys doing?
Good, thank you.
Good,
Thank you.
thanks.
Good
I'm so
information.
glad you
Thank
tuned in. I can't unmute Anna.
Are you guys all agents?
No,
No.
No.
we're clients of Kathy's. And we're waiting for the gifts after we sold all our 20 houses to her.
All the spas, all the massages, right?
And I want a massage, yeah, Kathy.
And then I'm sending you a bottle of wine today so you can watch Mike's and Trina's performance.
No, we're big fans of Kathy.
We've gone to like 1 million open houses
yeah.
and
Yeah.
one or two sales 20
I think
years
it was
later.
more.
She's the
So
best.
I can't unmute the other people. I don't know if they have something on their side or they don't want to be heard, or so they're just followers, I guess.
Yeah.
But we welcome those. So anyway, so we know where to tune in tonight, and I will talk to Trina about creating some packages for a spa, and join our ventures, so to help everybody out. So do you want to say anything before we turn off?
I just put on the chat more specifically what I specialize in, which is lymphatic massage. Not a lot of people do it, and it helps with chronic inflammation and acute inflammation. A lot of people are inflamed and don't even know it, and how you can feel like 1,000,000 times better just getting that extra fluid pushed out. So people kind of get almost addicted to it because they realize how they're supposed to feel versus before, because when you're inflamed, you can just be chronically achy, low energy, not able to concentrate well, just feeling blah, and just to get that pushed out, it's like, oh.
I'm gonna have to try it.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then there are people who have serious conditions like autoimmune or arthritis or any or are cancer survivor. There's all sorts of reasons why you could have lymphedema or lipedema. So I work with that as well.
Okay.
If you know anyone who could benefit from that. That's my specialty, but I do regular massages as well, but that's the big one. But I have a mailing list. If anybody wants to be on that, they can share their email and get updates or sales or stories. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So this is how we can help. And like I said, we're gonna do a couple of marketing videos out of this. So we'll definitely, I need to know how, I mean, you already put it, how to get in contact with you. And for myself, Trina, if you would put a little bit what you just said about those massages, then I can include it in my database too.
Okay. Yeah.
When I send those emails that I bug people with.
Mother's Day is coming, so that could be a good gift idea. Or
Exactly. So I hope everybody's having some kind of plans for this weekend. It's gonna be a warm one.
Yeah.
And I saw some beaches that are open are full, so maybe you shouldn't go there. But yeah, it's a hot weekend. And what we have going on here, we have a live open house today at 12:30. And then I have put together the first time home buyer seminar that you can find information on Facebook on my business page. And there's, despite everything, I know people are afraid and kind of, but maybe we should start getting ready for when it's all of this gonna be over and kind of ready to go. So just a free seminar, and we'll send more information on how to join. It's in April 30th, and it is virtual. No social distancing, no touching. It's all virtual. So anyway, so whoever that is interesting, let them know about it. And well, that will be it for today. So you guys enjoy your weekend, and I hope you're gonna make somebody smile today, right? All right, you guys have a nice day.
Thank you,
And
Kathy.
you're welcome, and I will
Nice
see you
meeting you,
next
Mike.
Saturday.
you
too, guys. Take care.
All right, bye. Thank you, Mike and Trina. Thank you, Pam.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.